once again. How we doing, brothers and sisters? How we doing, kings and queens? Welcome to the 15-minute session. I haven't done 15-minute session in a while, but I'm gonna start bringing it back most definitely. Before I get started, it's three books that I recommend to all of y'all. Right? I recommend for you to read. This right here is As a Man Thinketh. Dope book, great book. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I love this book right here. This book helps me get my mind right. Another book, Message to the Black Man. Message to the Black Man. Another awesome book that you should read. And also, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. These are the three books that I recommend for you to read. You should check it out when you get a chance. Now let's get right to the message, right? Let's get right to the message. And it's only going to be a 15-minute session, right? Now listen, you got to ask yourself this, right? Because I was talking to myself, right? I got, I be talking to myself sometimes. And I was like, yo, am I really giving it my all? Right? So I'm talking to myself. I'm like, am I really giving it my all? Am I giving it my all, like, to my content? Am I giving it all to my business? Am I giving like 100%? Am I giving 120%? Am I giving 200%? And I was talking to myself and I said, you know what? I'm not giving it 100%. I might be giving it 25, 15%. Right? How many of y'all feel like that? It's like, yo, yeah, I might be doing it 15%. I might be giving it 10%, 5%. How many of you feel like, yo, I could do so much better than what I'm doing? And that's why I was like, I could do so much better. Like, I could go so much harder in what I'm doing. And you could go so much harder in what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything that you do, give it your all, bro. Give it your all, sis. Like, do it every single day in order for you to get better at something, right? In order for you to get better at something, you have to do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You have to consistently do it. You understand what I'm saying? You have to do it on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? In order to become great at basketball or better at basketball, you have to play basketball every single day. You have to go to practice. You have to practice. You know what I'm saying? Work on your jump shot. Work on your handles. You know what I'm saying? Work on your layups. Work on your dunking. You have to do it every day so you can get better at it. Kobe Bryant became a monster at what he did. He became great at what he did because he did it every single day. He always practice. He gave it his all. And what I'm saying is, if you got a podcast, if you got a clothing line, whatever it is that you have, whatever it is that you're doing, if you cook, you clean, whatever it is that you're doing, go hard at it. And you can always be better. See, Kobe Bryant, right? When Kobe Bryant was alive, Kobe could have said, you know what? Hey man, I'm already a beast with basketball. I done won these championships. I'm just gonna ease up on the practicing. He didn't ease up. He kept going harder. He kept going harder like, yo, I'm gonna dominate. And whatever it is that you do, I want you to be like, look, I'm gonna dominate this. And that's how I am now. I had to challenge myself because nobody pulled me to the side and say, hey man, you can do better. I had to pull myself to the side. I had to cut the TV off. I had to stop scrolling, right? And I had to pull myself to the side. And I had to say, you know what? You need to go harder with your content. You need to post more. You need to do better with your businesses. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, grind. Like, ignore all the noise. Ignore all of it. You know what I mean? Ignore everything. Ignore everybody. Cut Netflix off for a little bit. I know Netflix is good. I know Hulu is good. You know what I'm saying? I know Amazon Prime is good, but cut it off for a little bit and focus on what you need to focus on. You can make your recipes better. If you cook dinners, you can make it better. You know what I'm saying? It can get better. Come up with new stuff. Come up with new dishes. Focus on that. If you're going to be a motivational speaker and you're going to inspire people and you're going to motivate people and you're going to educate people, come up with better ways to help people. You know what I'm saying? Create something different. Create something new. Do something different. You can think your own thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can think your own thoughts. Like, you got to think about it, right? I be thinking about the Wright brothers all the time, right? And I be thinking about how people told the Wright brothers, like, yo, You can't fly this airplane. It's impossible. Nobody has flew an airplane before, and they said we still gonna do this. We still gonna do this. We don't care what our daddy say, our mama say. We don't care what the community saying. We're gonna do this. That takes a special place to just go inside yourself. And I mean, to ignore your own mama, to ignore your own daddy, to ignore your best friends, to ignore people that you around every day and say, I'm still gonna do this. And I'm gonna lock in. It don't matter how many times I fail. It don't matter how many times I fail. I could fail 1,000,000 times. I'm still gonna do it again. Right? And that's the process of getting better at something. Failing. That's how you get better. That's how you became better at driving a car. That's how you became better at cooking. That's how you became better at whatever. I know some dope videographers, right? That I be watching on. I'm like, yo, they didn't just do that overnight. That's a practice. They had to lock in on that. They had to they had to really zoom in and lock in on what they was doing. So lock in, bruh. Lock in, sis. Life is too short. Life is too short. So while you living, find something, dominate something. What is your purpose? What is it that you want to do? The clubs can wait, the parties can wait. What is it that you want to do with your life? And that's the question I want to, like, what is it that you want to do with your life? And when I was having this conversation, it's like, no, man, this what I'd rather be doing for the rest of my life. Inspiring, motivating, educated. This what I'd rather be doing. This what I'd rather be doing. What is it that you rather be doing right now? You feel what I'm saying? What is it that you want out of life? And if you want to know what your purpose is whatever you good at or whatever you love to do. I'm going to say that one more time. What your purpose is, whatever you good at or whatever you love to do. That gift that God blessed you with, that gift that you was born with, that thing is just so, that comes to you naturally. It's just so easy to do. You don't even have to think twice about doing it. It's just so natural. It's so easy. Right? That's the thing that you should be doing. I know some people, excuse me, but I know some people who are great at cooking. I'm talking about they dope at cooking, but it's like natural for them. But just because it's natural to you, now watch this, I'm about to drop this on you. Just because it's natural to you doesn't mean you don't have to work on it. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you don't have to work on it. You still have to work on it and practice it every single day. You know what I mean? You still have to work on perfecting that thing and making that thing dope, making that thing great. You could be like a good speaker, but you still gotta practice on it every single day. I be in this joint sometimes, y'all, and you might laugh at me when I say this, right? I be in here like talking to the wall sometimes, right? I just be talking to the wall so I can get better at speaking. You know what I'm saying? Do a lot of reading. I love this book right here. I read this, write messages on it, because that's the two things I love doing. I love writing and I love speaking, right? And I be in this joint sometimes just talking to myself, just preparing my speeches, getting better at it. You know, so go hard, man. That's what I wanted to get on here and say. Go hard. And I know a lot, like I said, raise your hand, right? Raise your hand if you know you're not giving it your all right now. Raise your hand, you know you bull crapping right now. You know, a lot of people, they'll put 40 and 50 hours a week at their job. They'll go hard for a job that they hate. They'll go hard for a job that they do not like. They'll go hard. And don't get me wrong, I get it. You got to pay your bills. Let's be realistic now. Let's live in reality. I get it. You got rent to pay. You got bills. You got children. I get it. I'm not telling you just up and quit your job, but I'm saying if you're going to go hard at a job that you hate, why not go as hard or even harder for something that you love? For something that you love. Go harder for something that you love. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, I'm making a promise to y'all right now as you watch me right now. I'm making a promise to y'all. I'm about to start going super harder with Inspiring, Motivating, and Educating. I'm about to start going super harder. I'm about to put more hours into this thing because I really want to see people make their dreams a reality. I really want to see people live out their dreams. I really want to see people release their greatness because you're already great. You are already great. You just got to release it. Do you know what you was born with? You was born with a mind, bro. You was born with a mind. Oh my God. Do you understand how powerful your mind is? Do you understand the creative powers that do you know that you're the real superhero? But it takes focus to manifest that. It takes focus to bring that out. It takes focus. And we're so distracted by everything around us, the politics and music and celebrities and some going on outside. We just so distracted. And I'm on my next 15-minute session, I'm gonna do a video on how to take your focus back. I'm most definitely gonna do a video on how to take your focus back. How to get your focus back. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for listening. It feels so good to get back on live and aspire and do the things that really mean something to me. It feels so good to do this. You feel me? It feels so good to get back to it. Like real talk. And I just want to address some of the people in the comment section. Happy Sunday to you, Miss Breer. I hope I'm saying your name right. What's up, bro? What's up, Brody? How everybody doing? Thank y'all for, tuning in and leaving messages. Remember, today, just lock in. Lock in today, lock in. Whatever it is, today is lock in day. Hey, if you a YouTuber and you out here doing these videos, listen, pump that content out. Push it out. Because listen, it's somebody out here who's watching you. Right? It's somebody out here that you aspire. It's somebody out here that's like, yo, I really like what you doing. I really rock what you do. It's somebody out here who really rooting for you. But first and most importantly, you got to root for yourself. Ain't nothing, it's cool for everybody else to root for you, but you got to root for yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You got to know that you 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 know you can make your dream a reality. You got to know that. You got to know that. You know what I'm saying? You have to know that. By the way, I have body oils, black soap, affirmation wristbands and stuff like that. I'm gonna be going hard with that as well. I think next one I'll show y'all like the oils, the soaps and stuff like that. But keep grinding, keep pushing. You awesome, you powerful, you great. You can do all things. All things are possible to those who believe. You know what I'm saying? And these not just sayings, or these are not cliches. These are real things that you can do. These are real things that you can do, man. Like real things. And I think in society, and not I think, but I know for sure in society, they have told us that, we're not powerful. They have brainwashed us into thinking that we can't make dreams a reality, and they got us living into this logic thing, like, oh, you got to be logical. No, man, you have an imagination. That's one of the mental faculties that Bob Proctor taught us. You have an imagination. You can turn thoughts into things. That's what I be talking about. Like, you're a superpower, you're a superhero, and you got superpowers. You literally could turn thoughts into things. These glasses was once a thought. Now it's a thing. This phone I'm talking on was once a thought. Now it's a thing. See, they ain't teach us that in school. And in school, they just taught us to be submissive to them. They didn't teach us how to think. They told us what to think. You know what I'm saying? They didn't teach us how to embrace our imaginations and use the powers that we have, because they were just conditioning us and training us to be good employees. That's what they wasn't training us and teaching us to be innovators. But you are an innovator. You are a creator. You feel me? Like, you are a God, lowercase g. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, remember that. Remember that, man. I get so excited because, people be like, man, I can't do this, I can't do that. I be like, what? Who told you that? You need to cut everything off. You're distracted. Like, who told you that you can't do that? Like, I be talking to my nieces and nephews, and I be letting them know you can do anything. They be like, anything? I mean, literally, you can do anything. And I believe that the people who are at the top of their game, the innovators, the creators, I believe that they go to a place where it's about their dreams, their aspirations. They go deep inside. You understand what I'm saying? They go deep inside. And I'm telling you, go deep inside. So we about to wrap this 15-minute session up. Follow me on Instagram at Promise Child Inspires, Facebook at Promise Child, TikTok Promise Child 1 Motivates, Twitter Promise Child TV, LinkedIn is going to be Andrew the Promise Child, Snapchat Andrew the Promise Child. Make sure you subscribe, like, share this content right here. Share it out, blast it out to everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Share it, blast it out. Thank you for tuning in once again. Thank you. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.